Who said?
The people that own the building.
Really?
Management, yeah.
How are they going to stop me from doing that?
We can always call law enforcement.
That's fine if that's what you got to do.
This starts simple. Two men filming outside a bank, completely legal in public. Then management threatens to call law enforcement. That's the first tell. Calling cops on a camera isn't about safety, it's about control. And when the officer arrives, he immediately starts giving directives before identifying a crime. That's a red flag, because authority without suspicion is just ego in uniform. Watch how fast this escalates.
She said I can always call law enforcement. I don't know why you would do that. Now they're locking the door.
Hello.
Hey.
How can I help you?
I didn't ask for no help.
Okay, well, I would appreciate if you didn't record inside of the branch.
Yeah. I'd appreciate
Can I ask you why you're recording in the branch?
Go back to work and leave me alone.
Yeah, but sir, you're recording in our branch.
Absolutely.
Can I ask you why?
You sure can.
But what?
Why are you recording inside of the branch?
I don't have to answer that.
Okay. All right, well.
That's what they make windows for, yeah?
Not for you to record inside of the branches, no.
Come on, really?
Okay.
Yeah. Have a good day. Whoa, sneaking up on me, are you?
Just trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know.
Ain't nothing going on.
Okay.
Just out here recording, man.
Nothing wrong with
What?
that? Yeah, you know.
A little suspicious, a little weary of what's going on. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but it is our job as a call for service to come over here and check out, see what's going on. What's your guys' intent?
Did you explain to her that we have a right to do what we're doing?
Let me finish talking, sir.
Well, how about you listen to what I'm telling you? You
When
don't
I'm
tell me
done-
what to do. You're not my daddy. How about that? You don't tell me when to
You're trying to
talk,
provoke
when
me,
not
it's not
to.
gonna work.
I'm not provoking nobody.
Let me finish what I was saying.
You can finish when I get done.
Okay,
I'll tell
let me
you
finish
when you
what I
can
was saying.
finish.
So I'll
you don't
explain to
run
them
me.
when I'm...
I'm not. You're.
The officer opens with, "What's your intent?" Listen to the wording. That's fishing. Under the Fourth Amendment, a consensual encounter doesn't require you to explain yourself. Detention needs reasonable suspicion, specific facts, not curiosity. Here, he admits, "I didn't say you did anything wrong." That matters. No crime articulated, yet he's steering the conversation. That's how casual chats turn into compliance traps. But it gets sharper.
You're not my daddy, and I don't got to listen to you. So I don't care what you got to say.
You don't care what I have to say?
Did you explain to them that we have a right to do what we do?
I will explain that after I'm done talking to you guys. I always
What is it to talk about? What is it to talk about,
for a call for service.
What is it to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. We out here recording.
Right. I didn't say you did. I didn't say you did anything wrong. Why are you getting so aggressive?
I'm not getting aggressive. I'm just telling you. You're trying to tell me.
This gentleman was pretty nice to me when I was started talking about it. All right, so I'll talk to him. You can talk to my partner.
How about I talk to whoever I get ready to talk to?
So
I can tell you. I told you a while ago you're not my daddy. I can talk when I get ready.
Why we were called here? Okay, we'll go back inside.
Like we don't know why you were
called. They know that
called.
there's nothing that we can do about it.
But all I was inquiring about, what was the intent? Is it just to see people going in and out, that kind of thing, so that I can explain?
We're not going to tell you why we're here. Why
Sir, I'm not talking
that?
to you.
I'm talking to you, though.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
Well, then don't talk to me.
Anyway, do you have anything?
We don't have to explain what we're doing.
I'm not focused on anything.
Okay.
Now the tone shifts. Let me finish talking. You don't tell me when to talk. This becomes a dominance contest. That's ego, not law enforcement, because no lawful order has been given. In public, filming is protected activity under the First Amendment, time, place, manner limits aside. He can ask questions. He can't command silence. That distinction matters. A request isn't an order, so why keep pushing it?
You can understand why they called, though, right?
I mean, it's my retirement.
I got you. Congratulations on that. You understand why they called, though, right? They see guys. I mean, it's not unreasonable to say, hey, there's two guys filming. Now, you guys don't look like bank robbers, but you know that's probably along the same.
I know.
It's the same as my eyes.
I know.
Come by here with a book
I know.
and write down anything I want.
And you're absolutely right. And they would probably call on that too. And then we would come over and have the same type of conversation, understand why we were here. Okay. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna explain to them. I'm Rosa. Yep.
How?
I'm gonna go.
What's that? Then the folks, now turn one more time. Say Howard.
I'm gonna go in there and explain to them that we spoke, and all you guys are out here is enjoying the weather and filming. There's no reason behind it, just filming. Okay? Cool. You got any questions for me? All right, cool. I'm going in, Sean.
All right, then. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Have you worked here long?
Oh, 15 years. Yes, sir. Spent the last about 3 years around this area. But I like it. Nice area to work. Just that's nice day.
You gonna tell me when I can talk, when I can't talk too?
Sir, if you have something you want to say, go ahead.
I can't hear you.
If you have something you want to say, go right ahead.
No, I just asked a question.
There's nothing y'all doing wrong, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you. Now, all I asked that officer is, did he explain that we're doing a perfectly constitutionally protected activity out here? Is filming. I mean, me looking through windows ain't got a thing to do with nothing.
I think what he was trying to say, basically, is that he not yet. He's going to. He just come out and make contact with y'all first. Just so he can, if there was anything particular y'all were doing, he can explain it to him. But y'all doing nothing wrong.
But that's my point.
Yeah,
Anybody can walk down these sidewalks with a camera
exactly right.
and not tell you exactly why we out here.
That,
Right?
I didn't say you had to.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't say you had
So
to.
what they want inside is none of my concern.
But it's just as a officer, we're just doing our due diligence.
No, you got to call for service. I get that, right?
Yeah.
I do get that.
If y'all wanted to tell us, then fine. If not, you don't have to.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong you're doing. I mean, simple as that. Yeah.
I was just walking by, having a good old time, and then somebody looked at me through the window and started closing blinds. Okay, whatever. And then I don't even know if she's security or who. She didn't even tell me who she was.
Yeah.
Talking about you can't film out here. You can't be doing that. I'm like, oh yes, I can. Well, I'm gonna call the authorities. Well, go ahead. I don't.
Quick recap. No crime, no detention, just filming. The officer compares it to casing the joint. That's speculative. Reasonable suspicion requires articulable facts, not hypothetical bank robbers. Courts have consistently protected the right to record from public vantage points. There's no general right to privacy in what's visible from a sidewalk. Policy isn't law. Suspicion isn't proof. So when he says he's just doing due diligence, what does that really mean?
Don't care.
I think it's just everybody's on hype.
But
Yeah,
I don't understand that either, because these cameras every freaking where, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, these cameras pointing at you.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
everywhere you go, there's a camera right there on that ATM machine. It's filming us now.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
I mean,
we're getting filmed 24/7.
Right. And that's why there's no right to privacy.
Right.
Place.
Exactly. Well, thank you for honoring your oath today.
Yeah.
I just don't like getting told when I can speak and when I can't speak. Ain't no grown man tell me when I can talk, when I can't talk. Right? That shit pisses me off. I mean, I don't understand. Some law enforcement officers think just because you got that badge in your gun, you can tell me what to do. Until I break the law, y'all have no authority over me. Not zero.
Yeah.
Come over here and chat with me real
All
quick.
right, no.
Yeah, man.
So the concern of the management was that when you guys were out here filming, they had customers in their office and the computer screens were facing the windows. So they were concerned that you guys were zooming in on the screens and getting information for their.
Here's the pivot. The officer goes back inside, then returns calmer. He admits they're doing nothing wrong. That's the accountability moment. But then, watch it. He slips in a just don't press against the windows directive. That's a soft order dressed as advice. If there's no crime, there's no authority to restrict lawful behavior. This is how rights erode, one polite suggestion at a time. So does it hold?
Bank accounts, and that's why they call it security. I kind of told them they're out here just enjoying the day.
If anybody else comes out here that really had bad intentions, I could have got a lot of information off that street.
So, and listen, outside of that, I don't think that if anybody was in the office and they were just walking around and they saw you guys, they probably still would have called because, you know, there's cameras filming the bank. They could be, for verbatim, they could be casing the joint. And I was like, well, I don't think that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
but
not
I
out here,
understand
not
that.
out here in broad daylight with big old cameras. And I'm a big
know.
guy.
I would just ask that not to plan up against the windows. That's all. I mean, if you do touch the windows,
See,
all I'm saying is just preventative
gotta give
maintenance.
directives, Bo. I don't need. I know what to do, man.
I know.
Jesus
I didn't say
Christ.
you did.
Every
said
cop I've
refrain
ever
from
talked
doing
to
it.
had to give directives
That's all I
before
said.
you're done. Every one of them.
In the end, no citation, no detention, no arrest, because there was never reasonable suspicion to begin with. That's the lesson. Know the difference between a request and a lawful order. If you're not detained, you don't owe explanations. If an officer oversteps, complaints, internal affairs reviews, or public records requests are accountability tools, not retaliation. Stay calm, stay informed. Subscribe for more breakdowns. This video provides transformative commentary and legal analysis of publicly available police audit footage for education, critique, and accountability under fair use, 17 U.S.C. Section 107.
All right, so I didn't say you did.
Everyone.
What I said was try to refrain from doing so. That's all I
Still a
said.
directive. Why?
Officer Rosa.
I just don't understand. In every cop I've ever talked to, we get talked to a lot for what we do, right? They got it. Y'all got to give some kind of directive. You got to say, don't do this, or I wouldn't do that, right?
I would take it
why
more
is
as a
that?
suggestion.
Huh?
I would.
Final takeaway. Filming from a public sidewalk is constitutionally protected. Period. When officers admit you're doing nothing wrong, that's your confirmation. But the real question is this. If he had pushed further, would you comply or stand firm? Would you file a complaint or let it slide? Drop your thoughts below, because knowing your rights only works if you're willing to use them.
I mean, in this circumstance, I take it more as a suggestion.
It's still a directive, though. It's still trying to tell us what to do. Which, if we're not breaking the law, y'all can't tell.